Talk to me, the natural.
Talk to me.
Oh, the natural.
Barry Bonds has plenty of reasons to be happy this spring. A giant 6-year contract worth nearly $44 million, the biggest bucks in baseball. But with it, perhaps the game's greatest expectations.
It's kind of scary at times, but my situation is so hard because I guess their expectations on me coming, after what I've done in Pittsburgh.
Bonds has set some lofty standards for himself. Last season's career-high .311 batting average and 34 home runs earned him his second National League MVP award in the past 3 years. There's no question about his baseball ability, and while all seems merry with Barry and his teammates, there have been some reports to the contrary.
I'm not out here for everybody to like me. I'm out here to get a job done and try and help this team win. But I'm also here to try and get along with the players as well, too.
That's the one right there, Barry. We get those, we'll be all right. Oh, yeah.
There's been no indication there'll be a clash with Will, and that was a topic of speculation when Bonds signed on.
The media were drawing assumptions, the fact that Barry and I weren't going to get along before I even met the guy.
Hey, get out of there.
3, Wilbur.
Well, we thought we would just take the real hitters because you only got one. Get out of there.
Will's ego and my ego are good for the team because we're just going to enhance each other's performance. One's going to want to excel when the other one's going to want to excel. That's good for a team.
Bonds has made the move between two teams that are very far apart, and not just geographically. Over the past 3 years, the Pirates have been in the playoffs every year. Last year, the Giants lost 90 games and finished 26 games out of first place.
These guys walked around like it was a cemetery around here when I first got here, so I felt really weird. I talked to my mom on the phone. I'd say, Mom, I don't know.
While taking some comedic cuts from the right side in the batting cage may help keep things loose now, it's Bonds' power from the left side that will ultimately determine his popularity this summer.
Thanks, Dad.
From his perch atop the Angels' new spring training facility, Whitey Herzog keeps an eye on the new crop, a group of unfamiliar faces that will make scorecards required reading for Angels fans this season. The new logo is appropriate for a team that bears little resemblance to the Angels of '91. Just 2 seasons ago, the Halos were heavy with veterans. Gone are the likes of Joyner and his .301 average, Winfield and his 28 home runs, and Harvey and his 46 saves. Only a few vets remain.
I felt a year and a half ago we had a team to win it all, and we didn't do it. And now basically a lot of those guys are gone.
There's been a youth infusion here. On opening day, the Angels are expected to field a team with as many as 6 everyday players with less than 2 years of major league experience. The Angels' youth movement really escalated prior to last season. First, ownership said no to a deal that Herzog had worked out with Wally Joyner to keep the first baseman in Anaheim. Then there was a failure to sign free agent Bobby Bonilla, at which point the Angels changed direction.
And I said, let's see what we got in the farm system, and let's go that way. And if it doesn't turn out right, then fire me or whatever, get rid of me. But I just feel if you're going to be successful, you have to do it your own way.
Whitey's hopes are riding on rookies. Right fielder Tim Salmon was last season's minor league player of the year. Damian Easley will get the nod at second base after hitting .289 at the AAA level a year ago. And J.T. Snow, a product of the Jim Abbott trade, will be the first baseman.
And I get a kick out of some of the critics saying we're so young. What are we supposed to do with Damian Easley and Tim Salmon? Send them back to AAA? I mean, don't we spend $2 million a year on player development to bring them up to the big leagues?
If the critics take a wait-and-see attitude, they have good reason. Since joining the Angels a year and a half ago, Herzog has taken heat for trading Jim Abbott for 3 Yankee minor leaguers, trading Lee Stevens for a player who had quit baseball to play college football, and most recently trading for Kelly Gruber, who arrived just in time to have shoulder surgery.
As much as people we criticize us, they have a right to, until we turn around down in the field. And until we start winning, we're going to get criticized.
Coming off 90 losses and major personnel losses in the offseason, the criticism will likely no longer be directed at the players on the field, but rather at the players upstairs.